church of Pergamos that Christ addressed in the book of Revelation, chapter 2, where Satan dwells, the seat of Satan. In Pergamon, well, it was full of idolatry, full of wicked temples dedicated to demons. We think about as I stated in previous videos, the apocryphal mysteries of God state that the spirits of the dead giants could lord it over no man unless they sit at his table, being their table companion. This is idolatry, this is how it works, and they build altars to bring you under the power of demons. And this is the seat of Satan, the ultimate demonic altar. Obviously Zeus was the heliocentric name of their chief god. The Canaanite name was Baal. It's one and the same, and the wickedness of worshipping this god was making their children pass through the fire, as we know the Israelites were deceived into it. Also they would have homosexual, bisexual orgies. They used to worship Mother Nature and the sun. If you look at 2 Kings 23, it tells you that Baal is the sun god. So this abomination was excavated by a German in 1878 called Karl Humann, and he took it to Berlin. From Turkey to Berlin. As you can see, all these pagan, Greco-pagan gods that are basically demons, you see, that are work of men's hands. They're idols that have eyes and see not, and ears that hear not, and those that trust in them are like them. So the Germans took it to Berlin. Yeah, this is a place where they would have made the children pass through the fire, just pictured here, and it's in Berlin. Now, why would they move the seat of Satan, excavate it and move it to Berlin in the late 1800s? Well, it seems to suggest from some initial studies I made that the Holy Roman Empire, which I believe now to be the second beast of Revelation 13, the power base is Berlin, Germany, and we know that the Nazis rose up in the Third Reich. Obviously the Holy Roman Empire was the First Reich, if you look into it, from 962 to 1806, and the Pope was the kingmaker. Well, however, this guy Rosenberg, he was kind of like the wicked spiritualist theologian. He was inspired by the witch Blavatsky, and he viewed Christianity as weak because he said he refuted the concept of original sin and the immortality of the soul. So he's clearly a demonic individual, inspired by another demonic witch, Blavatsky, who was an occultist who was in on this major witchcraft that was going on behind closed doors in the 1800s, and previously before that you have these Rosicrucian manifestos that also heralded this universal reformation of mankind with this secret science that they were going to implement on the public when they believed that they were going to be ready for it during a time of great turmoil. Okay, this is 17th century occultism, and then we have now the New World Order, which seems to be built on all these wicked teachings, because the Theosophical Society's objectives were to form a nucleus of the universal brotherhood of humanity without distinction of race, creed, sex, caste and colour, which is, if you look at Genesis 11, reminiscent of reversing what the Lord did in the Tower of Babel. He came down and confounded their language, because the whole earth was one language and one people. So the reversal of these demons through the seances with their witches clearly is to reverse what the Lord did at the Tower of Babel and the city that was built being Babylon. So we see here the statue of the false prophet with all these declarations where they bring people together with the European Union. We see there the the stars of the European Union the right way up, where they were inverted before in the form of this demonic pentagram earlier, with there were other little secret satanic signs and symbols. So we can see that the Bible is being attacked and destroyed in the 20th century, which was the century which they unleashed all this wickedness. Now you need to come out of this fire that has been kindled and is ablaze, and you need to be baptized in water and accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Saviour.